My name's Danielle, and I am the co-creator and host of the Healthy Kitty Club. We film right here in this amazing spot, and we've got huge, exciting things in store for this house. So a little bit of backstory. I am 42. Starting in middle school, I started dealing with really terrible pains, horrible periods, super long, super miserable. That went all the way until I was 42. Every doctor I spoke to had me feeling like it was in my head, like it's normal period pains, like everybody just has to deal with this, and you learn to function. And at this point, this has become something that is so extreme across the board for most women in their lives. They just feel dismissed. So as part of Healthy Kitty Club, we are going to start an in-person health and wellness club, so to speak, here in North Portland. This house, I have the amazing opportunity to utilize pretty much the majority of this space for all things Healthy Kitty Club. So I thought I'd take you guys on a little tour, show you what we're working with and what the vision is. So here in this space is the living room and dining room. We film Healthy Kitty Club podcast here. Super excited because this space alone has so many opportunities. We're going to be having classes, education, talking about nutrition, talking about how to help prepare ourselves for hormones. And this isn't just for women in their 40s. We want to start with girls in their, in high school. Think back to you as a high schooler, what you could have learned that would have made it so much easier to go through life as a female. Better understanding your body, what you're going through, what you could go through, and how to take care of yourself. So we want to do early prevention here in this hub. Here in this space, like I said, we're going to do classes, education. We'll bring in wellness, like yoga, meditation, round table talks on what we go through on a day-to-day basis. We have a giant TV here on the wall that will be able to live stream a lot of these opportunities, which will be awesome because viewers at home can hop online with us and have real life discussions with other women going through the same things as them and bring in experts to sit here and kind of dig deep and dive into what we're going through and how we can help. So lots of exciting things just in this space alone, but there's more to see. So let's check it out. Okay. This is the first room I wanted to show you guys. Right now it is set up for Healthy Kitty Club podcast, but in the future, this will be a pelvic floor therapy and like preventative room where we will do things like pelvic floor therapy, whether it be manual, whether it be using tools like the Kegel. We also want to help younger girls learn about their pelvic floors, realize what that is, how to manage it, how to take care of it, a lot of early prevention so that they, down the line aren't running into a lot of the problems that many of us end up facing. And then those of us who are facing them right now have a place to come where you feel seen, you feel heard, you feel understood, and you get the education that you need. So lots of exciting things will be happening in this room. So let's go check out the next one. Okay, so welcome to the second room. This one I kind of think of as like a whole body health room. Things like acupuncture to deal with pain, to deal with hormone regulation. We're going to be bringing in naturopaths so we can talk about hormone imbalance, how to handle your hormones, early on so that you have a good grasp of it as they change as you get older. Bringing in naturopaths who are here for things like immune support, thyroid support, nutrition deficiency. We also want to tackle things like, preventative lab reviews, go over things early on, keep a good eye on them. And by the time you get into your 50s and 60s, you're solid and you have a good grasp on everything. We don't want to wait until the last second. And those of us who haven't had the care that we need, this is going to be the perfect place to come and get you squared away so that we can all live the best lives that that we deserve to be living. So this room, whole body health, getting into all the nitty gritty and making sure that we are A-okay as we keep going. All right, welcome to Healthy Kitty Club Kitchen. Super excited about this space. I personally am not a big chef. I'm not a big cooker. And so being able to hold classes in here, I think is gonna be amazing. For the younger girls, teenagers in their 20s, let's teach them how to cook on a budget, how to make sure that they're getting the nutrients and the dense nutrition that they need to set them up for a successful future. And then there's people like me in their 40s who, can I just get the basics because I am really not a good cook? But at the same time as having these classes, it's also going to be a space where women can come and connect, have a community where we are learning, we are bettering ourselves, we are setting ourselves up for success. So this kitchen and this space is going to be perfect. Two of the rooms upstairs right now are currently being used by the owners, but I still want to give you the general overview and idea of what we're looking at. These rooms upstairs are going to be focused on things like mental health, dealing with perimenopause, menopause, dealing with being a teenager. How many girls go through so many different things and feel like they don't have someone to talk to? We also want one of these rooms to be for IV nutrition, things like iron deficiency, things like fatigue, coming in and getting these treatments that are really not the easiest to access for a lot of us, especially, you're working, you're doing the day-to-day and your insurance still doesn't cover these extra services that are super beneficial to everyone from, kids through adults. So as women here, we want to support all facets. We want to make sure that people are heard and understood and that they get the help that they need. So upstairs is really going to be kind of the Zen space. We'll do some classes like, bringing in sound bath and, when we do our women's groups, it'll be places where they can come hop on the IV when you're done, get a little boost. Lots of good opportunities, lots of good spaces. This house has amazing bones. It's got good energy and I can't wait to share it with the rest of the world. All right, guys. So now that you have seen a full tour of this entire amazing space, I just wanted to thank you for watching, for checking out this GoFundMe, for being part of our community. We are super excited to get this project off the ground. So again, donations, yes, we need them. We also would love anybody who wants to donate their time. If you are a physician, a therapist, a wellness expert, we would love to hear from you. Hit me up, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I would love to find however many people want to help us on this journey to come in and really educate our community and see what kind of amazing things we can do together. So please share this GoFundMe if you are not able to donate. Any little bit helps because this is a huge project, but it is beyond rewarding and very much needed in our space as women and as younger girls and what we go through. And we just want to help. We want to make it better. So thank you for checking this out. Thank you for checking out the space and we will see you soon.